Hello everybody. Hello everybody. Let's get some farming on the go. Farming. Hello everybody. Let's get a wee bit of farming. This is for the yellow for bedtime, kind of yellow light for bedtime. What's that again? A little toad thinks it's £3. Can I get explaining what the blam is, blam? The blam, it's just a wee face I did in a video ages ago, vines and all that, and it's just sort of carried on. Hello everybody. Hello folks. Let's get a wee night stream on the go. Subnautica chill stream, says Paul McCrory. What's the title of the stream there? Paul McCrory, what's the title of the name of the stream there? What's that? DBD asks somebody else. I'm sorry, what is that? Fucking hell, man. Farmers. Oh, God's sake. There it is there. Right, and then I have to stay that, and then I have to scroll. Drag that down like that, and then I have to come fucking up here, and I have to fucking do that, and then I have to fucking do this, and then I have to fucking do that, and then do that. There we go. Right. Wait, taboo. Hopefully not too many problems. And then we go back to that. That's it. Milk Chews, Handana, Nerosphere, thanks to subs, thanks to 40 fucking month resub, thank you very much. Jimmy Full Stop, thanks to sub, can't think of anything to say, thank you very fucking much, thank you. Jack, thanks for the sub, thanks a lot. The hair, just a bit of fun, Evil and Tam, thanks to subs. It's a whisper stream. What's with the flock of seagulls hairdo? It was just kind of a wee bit like that earlier, and I just did that when I came on. It's nothing. It's just a bit of fun. It's just a bit of this, bit of that. It's nothing. Film, thanks for the sub. Let's go. Let me show you where I am. Oh, sorry, let me show you where I'm at. I nearly said it in a non-American way. Made myself look all kind of parochial and old-fashioned. Right, here's what we're going to do. Exodus. I'm going to show you all about it. Silly me. God, I embarrassed myself there, didn't I? Let's go in here. I'll explain it. I'll explain what's going on. Okay, let's go for a nighttime sleep. Right. The Mighty Jam Connell. Big Easy. Real Atomic G. Joey. Thanks for the subs. Thanks for the Bezos box. Thank you very much. Right, Junkyard, I'll explain myself. So, the state of affairs is this. Take that. Right, here's what's going on. I own now, because I've been working off stream, this gigantic fucking... Oh shit, I just cancelled that. That's just cost me a fortune. Load game. Fuck that. It's not really costing me a fortune, it's just I paid somebody 700 quid to do something, and I just cancelled it, and I will not get that money back. So that was very, very stupid. Let's go back here, let's come out here, open the bastard and fucking door again, open that again, come up, go through here, go here, and sleep there. George, obviously your banter means thank you very fucking much, mate. Hello everybody. Now let me just get in. I didn't do that. I did not fucking do that. Switch that light off. Is it off? It is. And eat that. And then save the game. Just save that up. Once I just get Wax Start, thanks for sub. Thank you very fucking much. Bob Marboy, thanks for sub. Glad you like Raymond Day sketches. I know you hate doing requests, but it's a chance you can do a big shite stream. I would love to, but it would get me banned. I would love to. Right, so here's the state of play. You know, I'm not interested in American politics that much, but see the president, when the president of the United States of America says every year, the State of the Union is good. I'm like, yes! Is it the same for everybody else? The State of the Union address, or whatever it is. You're like, Sophie Tricks, Alone in Kyoto, thanks for the subs. Hello Winston, to your sleepy dog. Wake up. Boonmoon, thanks for the sub. Right, so watch. I own. Right, so do you see this mill down here where I get pretty much an extra 50% money, amount of money, price, good extra 50%, what do you call it? Price, the money that I will get in return for selling, I will get an extra 50% return profit, perhaps, than just elsewhere. Well, I've bought the field in there so that I can, see if I hire a worker to harvest that, it just goes to the shite. It just goes to one of these shite ones. So if you look at wheat there, €440 a tonne. But here, if I take it myself to there, 660, an extra 50%. I'll Fletch, and David Report, thanks for subs and gift subs. Thank you very fucking much. Missile popping beneath the headphones, thanks for subs and bits. Can I get a credit? Blam's been taken, I'm sorry. They're calling for a ban, thanks for the fucking sub. Thank you very much. So I have bought this, right? Look at this, look. See that fucking field right there? See this big field in front of the windmill? That's all mine. See all that there? That's all mine. It's all mine. And this worker here is doing what exactly? What are you actually doing? Ploughing it. They're ploughing it. This has got wheat in it, which I'll get good money for. I'm fucking harvesting it. I bought it and it was already had stuff growing. There's the harvester. I've also got this one just up here, which has got barley on it, but barley growing. And back at my wee base is somebody sowing peas. Other than that, that's it. That is it. Well, that is it. No, other than that, that is it. Chris and Mo Fettuccine Samaris, Kevlar, King Dubsy, Stan McLeod, thanks for the subs. So here's the fucking plan, everybody. In terms of my money, I've got a measly 1,000. Wait, hold on. Let me go down a wee bit. I've got a measly 1,900 quid. But that's because I'm just after what you just see in Twitter. It's me being erotic. That's what you saw. I've just bought this field. And look, I bought this this gigantic fucking container thing. And what we're going to do is quite simply harvest, 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 and harvest. That's it. Harvest all day, harvest all night. I thought you binned this game, Renwar. Have I binned it? Have I binned it? Have I? I mean, I really don't get it with some people. Apparently not. I'm back and playing it again. I've obviously changed my mind in some sort of way. Girls and boys, thanks to sub. When are we getting a whole road movie with DD, not just a skit? Why don't you take that fucking skit part, and it's the same goes for the rest of yous. Oh, I need to tell you about these fucking cunts in my replies tonight. Right, first of all, it's traditionally called a sketch show, right? It's called a sketch show because it's got sketches in it, you see. And I should fucking know, I made one. I should know. Now that's something. Oh, fucking unbelievable. You wouldn't believe. There was a guy I was wanting to retweet, but honestly, I didn't want it because he'd get. Well, I would take the absolute piss at him. Right, there you go. Right, so just harvest, harvest, harvest. There we go. So I'm harvesting this rather than getting an employee because this is going to get me an extra 50%. Joe Alexander, thanks for sub. Tambo, you're a legend for taking care of Joe Alexander today. I've just fucking missed this. Thank you very fucking much. Thank you very much. Shit, go back. Right, come on, do this properly. Go all the way up to the back, fuck it. Just go all the way up to the back. Go all the way round the outside. Braders, glad you like the erotica, if that's what you're saying. Dave, thanks for sub. Enjoy the erotica. Dudley and G. Arnold. Girls and boys, Stan McLeod, thanks for the subs. I'm fucking missing this. Right, so here's what happened. Now, I'll try and explain this as well as I can, right? This is going to bore the absolute fuck out you. This is going to bore the absolute fuck out you, but I'm going to explain it anyway. Wait till you fucking hear this, man. This isn't going to be interesting. This isn't going to be interesting. Right, here we go. Right, I'll try and explain it briefly. I can't remember which sketches I did this in, right? But basically, the technical side of filming two people speaking to each other, having a bit of an argument when they're talking over each other. Let me tell you the technical problems with that. And this will send you to sleep. This will send you to sleep. If you're filming somebody, two people, and the two of them are in the same shot, and you're filming them, the two of them in the same shot, and there's this one mic, and you're just filming them arguing, and they're shouting at each other. No bother, no problems there. Technically, piss easy. Piss easy. Just filming two people arguing. No editing. No editing required at all. You follow me so far? Right. Right, now here's the problem. See, normally you'd want to sort of normally there'll be a case where you want to, as two people facing each other, and you want to film them arguing with each other and you're cutting back and forth. And please consider in your mind, please see in your mind, if you're able to, an over the shoulder shot. That is, you see somebody, right? We're looking to somebody from behind the shoulder of the other person, right? From behind, there's the face. There's a person facing. Can you picture that? Over the shoulder shot. Right, this kind of thing. Or that, right? There is somebody in the shot. We are filming over the shoulder of the person with the back to us, right? Kind of like that. In fact, let me just fucking explain this right now. Let me explain it. Wait a minute, is the game paused? The game's paused. Right, it's piss easy. It's piss easy. Right. Right, now watch this. Watch this. I'll try and explain this dead quickly, right? Right. Let's say that, or that, or that, or this, or this. Right. I can't remember the fucking sketch. I can't remember the sketch. Right. See, normally when you're filming something like that, and it's two people kind of talking, see if somebody's, you're normally cutting back and forward between, what's her name? Is that Kate Winslet and Leonardo DiCaprio and thingy? Titanic, isn't it? Yates and J-Mac. Dave thinks it's subs. I'm going to try and get you to say, oh, it's the same person. Vichy thinks it's sub. Say boing, boing, boing. I want to hear your voices tonight. Everybody across the nation. We are together tonight. Viking thinks the sub. Thank you very fucking much. Right, look at this, right? So the problem is, usually when you're filming all these things, well, Limmy show was like this, and most things are like this. You're filming with one camera. Believe it or no, a single camera. Most things, it's a single camera. That means that anytime you see these things in the telly, it's just one camera, usually, especially for telly stuff, filming everything, let's say, like her, talking to him, right? Like this, for the whole thing, for the whole scene or whatever, right? And you just record her and that's it, right? And the mic is there. And then you film the whole thing for the other side over her shoulder, filming Leonardo DiCaprio. Right? And then you edit it together so it cuts back and forward. Simple as that. What kind of low budget movie show can't afford two cameras? Miftak, a lot of them might use two cameras if it's some sort of, to speed the process up maybe, or for some sort of action thing. We've got 3 cameras or 4 cameras that want to capture lots of things in one go. But the thing is, I think with a lot of things, see behind Leonardo DiCaprio right now, there might be fucking lights and shit like that, like I was talking about with Dee Dee the other day. Lights and stands and all this sort of fucking shit. So you've got all this crap behind the fucking camera. And then you sort of move it there. Cameras themselves are dead expensive. 2 cameras are expensive. The fucking lenses and all the rest of it. Right? A fucking bomb. The single camera, it's a one camera. Or pretty much every fucking film you like, it's mostly one camera. Right? Well, anyway. Or the usual shit. Right? Anyway, like the problem is this. This is what I was asking on Twitter today. Oxton Versa, thanks for the subs. Now imagine the 2 people here, and this happened with something in Limmy show, right? Imagine the 2 people, the scene is to show them arguing over each other. And I did actually film a sketch, there was actually nothing to do with Limmy show, it was another thing. So he's going to be talking, right? Imagine he's like that. I know, but how can you say? And then she's like that. Just listen to, let me finish. And he keeps talking, and she keeps talking, right? So he's talking, right? So imagine while you see her talking, right? Say for like 5 seconds, right? And then he sort of talks over her, like cuts to him, his face. Basically, they're talking at each other. Wee Swilly says, "Oh my God, shut up already. Can we have just maybe a 20-minute timeout for Wee Swilly there? Use a 2-shot. This is no. This is single shots over the shoulder stuff like this, Matthew. Right? So Matthew there is demonstrating what a lot of people were doing in Twitter when I was talking about this and how I solved the problem, and I was wanting to know, is there a standard solution to this problem? Some people said, oh, just do a 2-shot. I'm like, I'm not talking about a 2-shot. I'm not talking about a 2-shot. I'm not saying, oh, what's the solution to, you kind of filming it over the shoulder and then back and forth, and then I explained the technical problem. It isn't. Don't film it then. That's not the answer to the problem, Matthew. Got him, Matthew. There was cunts like that for real. Anyway, right. Forget about ADR. Right. The problem is, and I filmed a sketch like this before, right? Imagine, see when you're editing. I don't mean to tell anybody stuff they already know, if you know about editing and stuff like that. Let's say it's me and Paul, and we're chatting, and it's something like that, right? And Limmy show, let's say. Now the problem is, let's say that's Kirsten, right? And Limmy show, and Kirsten's saying her bit, right? And imagine we're talking at each other. Now the reason why we can't fucking so we're filming all her bit, and then we're filming all my bit. And the reason why we can't actually talk at each other when we're acting is because, see all this stuff here? With the microphone on Kirsten, you will hear me in the background, right, in that shot. And you might think, what's the problem with that? I mean, why don't you have the microphone on both of yous? Because, see, then when you cut to me, when you cut to me, you're basically getting another take, a new piece of footage where I'm speaking, where you can hear me speaking. So, while I'm speaking over her, and you can see my back, you can hear my voice, right? Then, when you cut to the shot, you actually see my face. And this new take, this new shot, I'm speaking the same words in that as well, right? So you would end up hearing me here. You would hear me here starting to speak, and then it would have to cut to the shot of my face where I'm saying those words in our take, and it will only be the same timing. It will only be the same timing. You know what I mean? You can't just cut to the one in my face and then use the sound that is basically burnt in. It is burnt in over her speaking and her shot. Do you know what I mean? It's burnt in. You can't slide it about. If when it cuts to fucking me, if I'm not saying those words on my shot in the exact same fucking way that I was saying with the over the shoulder one, it's not going to match. It's not going to fucking match because you're only fucking human. You're an android. You can't say exact same words, the exact same fucking speed every fucking time. So end up cutting and it won't be matched up. So the solution basically is she says her, this is what I was talking about tonight. I'm probably rambling on a bit, nobody's interested, right? But I thought, how'd I get around that situation? Honestly, I filmed a sketch before. It was a thing before it was actually on the telly. It was a video with somebody else, right? And we're both arguing with each other. And the director of that, the guy who was making it, I remember talking about it in the stream once, right? And I said, like, me and this other actor, this guy, were arguing with each other in this week's sketch we made, just kind of like I'm describing. And I said to him, I said, hold on, is this not going to be a problem when we're editing? Because on his shot, you'll be able to hear me in the background. And then on my shot, I will also be speaking in that. So it's going to be like doubled up. Do you know what I mean? It's going to be doubled up and vice versa. You're going to hear him in the back of my fucking one. How do we edit around it? Because you can't just fade down his mic or fade down my mic. It'll get fucking picked up, especially if you're talking dead loud. Do you know what I mean? Right? So I said, should we not do it a different way? He went, it'll be fine. It'll be fine. That's what he said. It'll be fine. It was me who got the footage, and it was me that edited it. And it's a fucking nightmare. It was a nightmare. Because you're seeing the other fucking actors speaking, right? And then you hear me in the background kind of like that. And then when it cuts to my fucking shot, where I actually am speaking, you're meant to be, seeing me speaking, I can't have me talking over. You can't hear me talking over the other actor's fucking dialogue, because whilst we're hearing the other actor's dialogue, we're also hearing that other fucking one of me. Do you know what I mean? It's fucking doubled up. Do you know what I mean? We can't separate. You can't. And on each shot, the shot of me, we can hear me and fucking him. And on his shot, we can hear him and me. So you're always going to hear two of me and two of him during a fucking argument. Do you know what I mean? You're always going to hear two. Do you know what I mean? Right. Can you not mute one mic? No, because one mic picks up the mics pick up fucking sound. They see the twos were dead quiet if we're going like that. I know, but how can you say that? I know, just, let me finish. I know, wait a minute, let me finish, we're talking like this. And you'd be, let me finish, and we're kind of far away. Then maybe you could have like a fucking shotgun mic at me, shotgun mic at him, and you can hardly hear the other cunt. You can just hardly hear them. We're talking so quietly, but we're kind of close, and we're going like that. We're kind of arguing dead loud. So I said that the sketch was fucked. See, this it's a thing I made ages ago. I'm not going to show it. It's kind of pish. It was fucked. Honestly, I was trying to edit around it. I was like, every time you fucking cut to me, where you're meant to hear me speaking, also editing it so that you can hear the other actor, you fucking hear me again. You hear me again on that take, where you fucking hear me in the background. It was fucked. Sorry about the hair. It was fucked. It was fucked. So there was a situation like that in Limmy show, and I was like, I want us to be arguing at each other. So what would be good then is we cannot be arguing, we can't be talking at each other in real life. We can't actually be arguing with each other, talking at each other when we're acting. It's not going to edit, because I want over the shoulder shots. I want over the shoulder things like that. If it's a two shot, us there, both in the same shot, it's fine. There's no need to edit. It's right there. Over the shoulder shots though, I wanted that kind of thing. And I was like, right, but the problem is, and this is what I said, if, let's say that's Kirsten. If Kirsten says her bit, right, like she's arguing with me, right, and then acts like she's getting interrupted, which she's no yet, acts like she's getting interrupted, and she stops, and then I say my line, big pause in between it, I say my line, and then I stop, and then she says her line, and then she stops. And then when we're editing it, so we've got nice single person, the audio of individual people arguing, and then we editing, we slide it, under each other. So imagine there's her speaking and me speaking, the waveforms, we just, slide them like that, right? Do you know what I mean? Right. So, but you can basically any sketch that I've done where it's me arguing with me, like that, like you can hear me in the fucking, you can hear me talking to myself, that kind of thing, right? Simple as that. The only problem with that though is, and this is what I was talking about today, what you're going to then see though is imagine that's Kirsten and Limmy show. She'll be talking, but you'll hear me, like once it's edited, you would hear me go like, aye, but wait a minute though, how can you, but my mouth isn't fucking moving. I'm not fucking acting. I'm just I'm silent. I'm silent. Do you know what I mean? I'm just kind of standing there like looking at her, waiting for her to finish. So you hear me in this kind of shot going, aye, but hold on a wee minute. Hold on. Right? And it'll cut back and forth. And you also, when you're watching certain films and programs, you will see, like say Leonardo DiCaprio here, you will see the face moving, but it doesn't quite sync up with what he is saying in this kind of shot. And I was like, so what is he doing then? How are they... Is he speaking? But they've somehow they somehow managed to not pick up in the mic. I don't know how that's possible, because mics are dead sensitive, even with a fucking shotgun mic. So I couldn't quite work out what it was. So what we basically did in Limmy show, what I said, I was asking about, cause tons of cunts with far more experience than me and have seen it all, for the first AD and cameraman and all the rest of it. I said, and the sound guy as well, I said, should I maybe mime it, like mouth it, an over the shoulder one, so you can see me acting, and like say Paul Ward Kirsten can react to me, but I'm not actually saying anything. It's quiet. So basically in the over the shoulder shot, like that's me, that's Kirsten. I basically go like that, but Kirsten's like, imagine arguing with me or something, and I go like this. Something like that, right? So it looks like I'm saying something. It looks like I'm saying something from behind, but I'm not actually saying anything. But you're getting the movements, you're getting the acting. Oh, you get kind of quiet. You get sort of quiet so the mic can't pick it up. And it doesn't really matter if it looks weird, because it's actually just over the shoulder. Like that. That kind of thing. Like that. So, I'd be acting like that. But the jaw wouldn't match up. Isn't that obvious? Well, jazz. That's the thing with all these things. It's kind of like, is that the way you do it? Would you just sort of do that? Is that a bit daft? Is there a technical way to do it so that we can just do what we want and just the mics will pick it up? Is there some other technique? Is there, you know how there's different fucking solutions to a fucking problem, and sometimes there's nice industry fucking standards. This is the technique, and it's actually got a name and everything. For example, another technique, and this is what some people were saying to me. So I was saying the day on Twitter, right, I can shut this now and get back to fucking farming. I was saying on Twitter the day, does anybody who works in film or telly, then anything like that, or any, like, making videos anywhere, have experience in this, and what is your solution to this? And somebody said one thing that they do in, like, say, Hollywood things is basically let the actors just act away, shouting at each other, that kind of thing. But they either have a 2-camera thing, and I said, I was saying, no, I'm talking about single camera. 2-camera, absolutely fine. No need, basically, for editing. No need to slide anything about in the edit. You're basically just capturing what happened at that moment. No bother there. I'm talking about a single camera setup. And somebody said, well, what they would do in Hollywood films is ADR, which basically is, I can't remember, it's not what people think it is. It's, a lot of people call it sort of like something dialogue recording. It's no, it's to do with loops, or you're basically dubbing over. You're basically dubbing over. So the actors act it out, argue with each other, don't think about any technical problems or anything like that, and then later on, they go in a wee studio, they watch it back, and then they basically say the words again in a fucking studio. That's why sometimes it might no quite sound like it's outside when it was filmed outside, or the reverb is wrong, or the lack of reverb or something like that. Lewis Capaldi, thank you very much for gifting 10 fucking subs. I hope it's the Lewis. 13 Hill thinks 1,000 bits. You're very fucking welcome. Matthew, Tommy, my Sainsbury thinks a sub. Glad you've enjoyed the 4 months. Sean, Stinker Olive thinks the subs. I sent a link to an invisible split screen trick on Twitter. David Fincher does it a lot. Splice the frame and after the time and alter the time per person. Needs to be static shot for it to be possible. I know what you're saying. Like, there's one technical solution. I think that's unnecessary, right? Shug, damp toilet roll. Joe Alexander thinks of subs and bits. What you're describing is a beyond the shoulder shot, Limmy, and over the shoulder shot is looking at the person's reaction as they're being spoken to. As a professional movie watcher, I know this to be true. What you're describing is a beyond the shoulder shot, Limmy, and over the shoulder shot is looking at the person's reaction as they're being spoken to. Are you telling me, are you trying to tell me, and if that's true, that's true. Are you trying to tell me that if you're filming, if you're doing an over-the-shoulder shot of the type that I just described, if the person who is facing the camera if the person who is facing the camera is currently not speaking, and it's the person who has got their back to the camera is speaking, you're saying that then and only then can it be regarded as an over-the-shoulder shot. But if we keep on that same shot and we don't cut away, and the person who's facing the camera begins speaking, are you telling me that automatically switches, the terminology switches to be known as a beyond the shoulder shot? Are you seriously fucking telling me that? Are you seriously telling me that? It's an over the fucking shoulder shot because it's shot over the fucking shoulder, and I've got 2 fucking Scottish BAFTAs. I've got 2. I can't get angry, I have to be quiet. Sweston, Ponsonby, he thinks the subs. Thank you very much. Rim Gaming thinks the 200 bits. I got a test tomorrow. I'd rather flunk it and watch your stream. Oh, I hope you don't flunk your test over there in the States. Lucius, shout out to your pal Rennie. Oxter, Verza, thanks the subs. Demo, thanks for 200 bits. Ocean, 916. Enjoy the Twitter pics. Nico, thanks for the sub. Anyway, listen to this, man. So listening to this, so I hope you've understood what I've said, the basic kind of idea, right? You know what somebody fucking said? You know what somebody said? Some guy replied, right? And I did say, I did say to him, oh, come on, fuck's sake. Some guy replied, said, well, what you can do is film each person individually, the two people individually in single shots. And then what you can do in Adobe Premiere is you can edit it together. You can slide the audio of one person under the other to make it look like, you know, they're speaking at the same time or something like that. It was something like that, right? And I was like, I fucking know how to fucking edit, you fucking daft bastard. And I looked at his he said, I've done that for a few sketches on BBC Scotland. You see this guy, by the way, do not fucking take a piss at him. If I see any of you cunts in this person's mentions, you're getting fucking blocked on there and you're getting blocked on here, right? You know, I don't want a fucking pile on, right? I'm just describing this. And I looked at his, I thought, he's taking a piss, man. He's taking a piss. He's not. I looked at his account and it says, BBC Scotland filmmaker or something like that. And he's fucking 26. He's 20 fucking 6. I was making, see what he is describing. I was doing that in fucking Premiere when that cunt was like 5. Or maybe like 6 or 7. He was doing that when, I was doing that when he has just started primary school. I was doing that about like 2002, 2003, if not earlier. Unbelievable. Like, do you know who the fuck I am? I mean, fucking seriously. Did you, a 26-year-old who is actually involved in BBC Scotland, and you're talking about sketches? Are you seriously? By the way, I'm not talking about, I'm going into a restaurant and I can't get a table and I say to the waiter, do you know who I am? Like, do you know? I'm not talking about ego. I mean, it defies fucking logic. It's no narcissism. It's not fucking ego. See if it's somebody in America, or just maybe a random person in the street. I don't expect him to know who I am or anything like that. But this is a guy who does stuff for BBC Scotland. He said he's worked on sketches. He follows me on Twitter. I'm assuming the cunt knows I had a fucking sketch show. I'm assuming that the cunt knows that I've made stuff myself. I'm assuming that he maybe knows Limmy's Homemade Show doing it myself, even if he thought, well, I know, but you won't really know about editing. I mean, Limmy Show is fucking mine. I fucking directed, I fucking did the whole fucking thing. I did all the fucking videos before it. How the fuck can I know what the fuck I've done? Does he really think, after all of that, Limmy Show and Limmy's Homemade Show, that I'm just pure like, how do you film it so that like you can make it like two people speaking to each other? Fucking what? What? I don't mean I'm good. I don't mean I'm good. I mean, it's like, fucking name any cunt. I don't know. After that made Bob Mortimer, let's say. Bob Mortimer, who's written stuff with Vic Reeves, right? And imagine he tweets something to do with like writing a script, right? And he says something along the lines of how to do a kind of format, how to change the font and everything, how to change the tab thing in like Final Draft or something like that, right? And then I go and say to him, there's software that's good for scripting and can format all that for you or something like that. You don't know, even getting the question. Fucking cunt's been doing this for about fucking 30, 40 fucking years. Jesus. Everyone knows who Bob Mortimer is. No, I know who Bob Mortimer is. Right? Right? In the same way that this guy, BBC Scotland, makes sketches, follows me, will surely know who the fuck I am. Surely. What are the odds that he doesn't? What are the odds that he doesn't? They're in chat, talk directly to him. Bullshit. Bullshit. Prove it. Who? Kieran thinks of the £3. Shout out to my mate Murphy, caught yesterday illegally teaching crabs how to read at the beach. Oh really? What? Who is it? Can you tell me who it is? Alamont, could you prove it to me by tweeting me, please? Just, if you could, just tweet me right now. Kieran thinks the £3. Shout out to my mate Merv, who was caught yesterday illegally teaching crabs how to read at the beach. Fuck off for that mad random shite. Don't even know what the fuck that is. Anthony, thanks for £3, no refunds. What is that? Did I get memed? Hold on, I'm just refreshing this. I want to see if they're going to tweet me. I need proof. I can't have just somebody come around and go like that. That's me. Aye, that's me. That was me. Anthony thanks the sub. Alright, I'm so happy to sub to you. Thank you very fucking much. 13 Hill, thanks for gifting me 10 fucking subs. Right. Lungman, got Lucky Charms. Happy Valentine's Day to you. Cotty and crying, thanks for subs. Demo, thanks for 2 and a bits. Yorkshire God, thanks for 2 and a bits. Hello, live from Malaga. 1 hour in future, hello. Any horse race stuff? Just going to refresh this one more time. No. He said he messaged you there. Well, the fact is he hasn't, so we've got possible DM'd. I don't check my DMs. Isaac, thanks for subs. Thank you very much for subs and gift subs. Thank you very fucking much. I'll do one more check. He clearly said tweet him. Alright, Limmy. It fucking is you, Angus fucking Lamont. Right, you. Alright, Limmy, right, he's fucking tweeted. It is fucking him. It is him. 26, Glasgow freelance filmmaker, stop motion animator artist. Right, you. Right, you fucking bastard. Right, you. Right, so listen to this. Now, Angus, you did realise this is just a giggle, didn't you? Just let me just check. You did realise this is just a bit of fun. What's the...
I'm a professional streamer.
Oops. That's the person, isn't it? That's the person there. Aye, right, just in case. Angus, right, so I described all that stuff I was saying, right? And then Angus said to me, film each person saying all their lines in the one take. In Premiere, you can separate the audio from the video and make it overlap into the video of the opposite person, if that makes sense. That's what I did when I edited some BBC Scotland sketches. Are you on the fucking wind up? And I said to you, come on mate, for fuck's sake. And you said, could include reactions to the other person's dialogue, which would be inaudible in that take, to fill the gaps. Fucking what? You have got to be trolling, man. He's not that wrong though. Oh my god. He's no wrong if he fucking says, switch the camera on. It's not... Yet in Premier, you go fuck right off. Angus, are you at it? You're at it, aren't you? You are at it. You are at it, aren't you? Yeah, aren't you? Aren't you? Let's go film a sketch. I wouldn't know. I wouldn't know how. How would we? How would we do that then? Oh, I don't know. No, I wouldn't know. How would I? Do you know? Do you know who I am? Do you know who I am? Do you know? Because it's fine. It's fine if you don't. Do you only know me as like this? Is this all you know? Just this here? Cunt on Twitch. Do you know? Did you know I had a sketch show called Limmy Show? It's got to be. It must be a wind up. Must be. It's just that I don't think it is. I actually don't think it is. Watched since 2000. Right. Right. So who do you think? How do you? It gives me sound. Gives me a moment. Excuse me a moment here. David Jameson thinks of £3. Who's tried to fight but on out? What's the scariest encounter you've ever had with a guy who's tried to fight but on out he's not wanting to? Who's wanting to fight but on out he's not wanting to if you actually did do it and he backed out and you said it's fine. Listen, take your £3 and fucking ram it. David Jameson, going to construct a fucking... I've not got the time right now, mate. I'm only on till fucking midnight and I've not got the time to read out this fucking incoherent fucking nonsense 3, 4, 10 fucking times to try and make sense of it. What's the scariest encounter you've ever had with a guy who's tried to fight but on out he's not wanting to if you actually did do it and he backed out and said it's fine if you don't do it then? If I got memed, please tell me I got memed. Is that copy pasta fucking shite? What is that? What is that, man? What was wrong with people the day in chat, by the way? The people in the chat the day? And fucking this, what is it? Is it a February thing? Is it a February thing? Is everybody a wee bit kind of fucking light-headed? I can't believe I made it through January. I'm dizzy. I'm just dizzy with... Is it the moon? Is it the moon? Is the moon closer? Is the gravity of the moon pulling the water of the brain? What is it? What's going on? Limmy Wolf thinks Eternal. Thank you very fucking much. Framework. Orikazaki. Turbo Tokyo Isaac. Drone Boy thinks of subs. 1995. Cunt's 26. Cunt's 20 fucking... Right, 26. Coming up for 27. Right, can look at this. So this is...
Thank you. Yeah. I was just...
This is possibly 2003, maybe. Right, so this is like about 19, maybe 18 years old. Right? 19, possibly 18 years old. This is... So that guy's like 20... so he was... was that 27? So like about 9. It was about 9. This guy doing out Angus there.
Wondering,
But 8.
just...
Right, let's move on a bit.
That is a difficult question. Thank you. Yeah, I was just wondering, just want to ask this question. I'm quite surprised it hasn't came up.
Just made me think how I'd go about it as a challenge to do, but it's possible.
War.
Fucking hell, Angus. Angus, going to switch your bastard and fucking heat on.
Does the panel think that a person has the right to kill another person?
Angus, watch this, would you?
Well, thank you.
I don't think Angus is at it.
It's a difficult question.
I honestly don't think Angus is at it.
And it is a difficult question.
He is right though.
Has
Shut
one
up.
got the right to take another person's life? The answer to that differs greatly depending on the situation. Obviously, if you're in a kill or be killed
Angus, keep watching.
situation, the answer is
Angus, keep
very
watching.
different from if you are a serial killer.
Here it
You
comes,
know,
here it comes.
Right to kill someone or not. So, excuse me, sorry, I suppose I'm not making myself clear. I'm only asking for a yes or no. Sure.
How did we hear?
I totally understand, but it is a difficult question.
Yeah,
and just a yes or no will suffice.
How can you hear both of me at the same time? What was that?
Like I said, I totally understand, but it isn't as simple as yes or no. How simple? How simple do you want it? Yes or no? To answer your question, if I may be allowed to answer your question, you asked me, does someone have the right to take another?
I edited this, Angus.
And I'm saying it's...
Angus, I edited this. I filmed this myself. But 20 years ago, mate.
If you find yourself... the answer really it greatly varies. No, yes or no. Yes or no.
Look at that.
You can't even... Yes or no. Yes or no. I totally understand, but what I'm trying to say is that it isn't as simple. I'm just asking for a yes or no. Do you think someone has the right to take someone else's life? Yes or no. I know. Yes or no. Said that. Yeah, well, I'm trying to answer you. You're asking me... to give a yes or no. I mean, it's very difficult to give a yes or no to that type of question. How is it a difficult question? Yeah, I'm only asking yes or no. Yeah, but it doesn't come down to that. Yes or no. It doesn't just come down to yes or no. No. Yes or no. It doesn't just come down to yes or no. Yes or no. Yes or no. Yeah. Well, look. Okay. If you were in the circumstance... Yes or no? Yes or no? You can't even answer yes or no. Yes or no? What do you want me? What do you want me to say? Yes, do you want me to just say yes? Do you want me to just say? Yeah. He'll do your fucking wank. Eh? Topper. Topper. The answer to...
Nice wee trip down memory lane there. Angus. Jesus fucking Christ, mate. I know how the fuck to edit. I was doing it when you were still a fucking primary punter. A primary punter. You were still in primary school. Oh, come on, you've got to be at it, man. You've got to be at it. You've got to be at it. You have got to be at it, man.
Hey. Well, everybody.
There you go.
It's the end of Limmy's...
There you go. So, that's something on about, right, the overlapping takes. Is that, oh, that's something on about your overlapping takes. Oh, thank you. Did I manage to do it? Did I manage to do it? Did I manage to... Thank you for the advice. I went back in the time machine and made the things. Did I get it? And to everybody who said, that's not what you were saying, Limmy. I know, but he was saying... He was giving me a shite answer that was useless to the question I asked on Twitter. And I was saying, I'm pointing out, I know how to fucking stick things that fucking get on overlap. Stop been doing it since day fucking one. He's still biting it. I'm not still biting it. Honestly, he was not fucking at it. And don't give Angus any ideas of you can back out of this and save face by acting like you were trolling. He was not trolling. He was not trolling, man. He's not getting fucking VIP. Love to the Great Bread Baker thinks of subs and bits. These bits are dedicated to you. Rock thinks of 2 bits. Mind blown, thank you. Rectify thinks of 2 bits. Keep with a min pulling the water off your brain, but blams for taking. Dev Comfy thinks of sub. The moon is fine, we're all just arseholes. Small Trans thinks to 2 bits. Limmy, you're a handsome champion. You make the right moves. Thanks. Smarty, Jafamo, thanks for subs. Need a triple look for a sub message part. Jafamo thinks I'm fine. Leela, and I think it's nice. Eddie Gracie thinks the subs and bits. Took ruining a young man's life, but this is the streamer. You're all glad to hear it. Angus was right. Angus was right about what he was talking about, but Angus was right in this way. Angus was right in this way. You say to me, what's 1 + 1? And I say, this is the remote for their lights there. I'm right, but I'm not fucking answering that question. Where am I? Have I... Wait. Have I emptied that? Oh, right, so hold on. While we're cutting all this fucking wheat, get to work. Right, that's been sown, so that's got peas in it, right? We just leave that. This here has got barley in it. We just leave that. This here, I'm harvesting it, and this here is currently getting ploughed. They will be leaving in just a wee moment, and then I'm going to cultivate it, so there's plenty to get through. There is plenty to get through. Oh, you're overfilling it. Oh, right, so I've not actually emptied it. What was the answer? There's different techniques. But my technique, and it's not really my technique, it's just a technique that I did, was quite simply mouth the words so that the actions are there and the prompts are there for the other actor who is facing the camera, but without you actually being audible. Fucking hell, but honestly, see some of the other replies and that was one of the worst ones, I think, Angus's. Angus, thank you very much, by the way. Thanks for the chit-chat. Thank you for your education. Thank you for your education. See, when you're in my position on Twitter, and that is possibly with a lot of followers, so if you ask a question, you're going to get a lot of replies. See, if you ask a question like that, the fucking amount of fucking shite cunts reply with, man. The amount of fucking shite. It's breathtaking, it's upsetting. It's worrying. It's worrying. Because you're like, I'm pretty sure I explained this in a lot of detail, quite clearly. And you get cunts answering like, oh, film it in a 2-shot. I'm not talking about a 2-shot. I'm talking about over-the-shoulder shots. I clearly said over-the-shoulder shots. I clearly said that. I didn't say a 2-shot. The solution to your problem is to not have that problem by doing something completely different, Limmy. Mr. Potato, Boscolino, Kansas, Dave, Spliff, thanks for subs and bits. I'm worried that your heart rate has been in double figures for too long. I think my heart rate will be low as fuck right now. Feels like it's like 62 actually. Not that low. It seems less hassle to get a second camera. It's just... See with Limmy show... See for the pilot, I said, could we film this in HD? And he went, well, you know, it won't be broadcast in HD. It's just that it will cost a bit extra money, you know, the budget, and it might be unnecessary. And I wanted to just film it, you know, in SD, you know, fucking 576 resolution, whatever the fuck it is, rather than 1080. And I said, well, it's just for the future, you know, just for the future. And they went, alright. So that's them, like, thinking about the cost of a camera, single camera. So you can forget about fucking getting 2 cameras, fucking HD for most programs. It's just not the way things are done, really. Like I said before, the lights, and there's certain things that get in the way. But I suppose that didn't matter anyway, that HD thing, because at the end of the day, we lost all the HD footage, didn't we? We don't even have an HD episode. The 3rd series got HD, but unbelievable, that, man. Unbelievable. Try not to think about it too much. Try not to think about it too much. There we go. And can we... Right, this isn't cultivated, so let's cultivate it for watch. And that's alright. Cultivate it for €776. You're moving too fast. Franchise thinks they're 300 bits. Limmy, we cut this field in some straight lines of what? This is fine. You're killing my OCD here. Glad to hear I'm killing your OCD. There you are. Max Zombie Marshall thinks it's 200 bits. Sitting in Centre Parks over the moon, you're on. Fucking Centre Parks, man. Fucking hated that. What's Centre Parks for? It's like going to a combined, like, don't know. It's like a soft play combined with just going for a walk in the park. I mean, it's alright. I mean, I'm sure there's some things you can do there. But, my big memory, there's two memories I've got. Hello, 1030. My big memory. Oh, and Roscoe, by the way, you listen. Rust might be coming back. Neutral thoughts, thanks for the sub. Would you rather be able to fly, manipulate time, or respected by your son? Not respected by my son, that's fine. It's not going to harm, don't give a fuck. It's not going to harm. Mitzi thinks it's 200 bits. There is no beyond the shoulder shot. It's over the shoulder. Versus under the shoulder, they're the pits. Cinder Emma, thanks for the sub. What's the talking about there? Aye. Who remembers an advert on Scottish telly that I think was for S1 Play, like an app to find out about what's going on and things like that in food. And there was a guy in it singing about curries and all that. Chicken jalfrezi, she drives me crazy. Something, something, something. Do you remember? There's like a guy sort of like in different bits in Glasgow, I think. Vaguely, I can't remember. It was a guy for a local kind of advert, I think, for a kind of food and like nightlife sort of app by STV, I think. And then I was in a pub called, kind of pub bar thing called Strata on Queen Street in Glasgow. And that guy in it was DJing. And I was like, you're him, aren't you? And when was this? That was like fucking 1999 or something. and they'd say he was a DJ. Right, I can't remember his name, but he was the music was playing was good. You know, it's like some songs. I was like, I've not heard any cunt fucking play that. I remember that. It was like found the video, Bolly Woodlands Road. Let's see. Right. He was so he was DJing, and I was like, you're him. When I was like 1999 or something, I think, fucking ages ago. Anyway, years later when Daniel was maybe fucking 3 or something. We went to Centre Parks, and it was a bit boring. And I spotted him. I was like, oh, and he recognised me. And I was like, oh, how's it going? Like, we just sort of instantly talked to each other as if I knew who he was and he knew who I was. Like, you know, in the time between, I had then been on the telly. So, it was funny. So there was that. 3's a bit young, but it's fucking Centre Parks. You know about? Save the Soul thinks it's sub. Love you, big man, don't say it back if you don't mean it. So that was one memory for Centre Parks. Another memory for Centre Parks was they had a wee telly with a DVD player. And had some DVDs sitting there to play. And one of them was Postman Pat. That was quality. Glad you liked it, Chris the Coach. Save the Soul, sorry, I love you and adore you. Save the Soul. Absolutely love and adore you. Aye, there was like some Postman Pat. Was that the? Aye, Postman Pat DVDs there, and I put one on for Daniel, and it was this. Right, you know how Postman Pat is. Postman Pat. Is like, okay, this was special delivery service. Pat is on his way. Special delivery service. Something like that. And I was like, what is this? What is this? I thought they fucking utterly changed Postman Pat. They've completely fucking changed that. But I think, if I remember correctly, it's no the same. It's like a kind of Postman Pat kind of spin-off. It's still Postman Pat. Was it CGI? Maybe. So I don't think it was. I mean, I could be wrong, but I don't think that's what Postman Pat is now. I think it was Postman Pat. Extended universe. I think it was Postman Pat special delivery service. Something that's a bit more like actiony and also just sort of kicking about. That's my memories. The other one was I had something up with my nose at the time. I had cocula, I don't know, some bacteria thing. My nose was kind of red and it was sore to touch, like that. And it was like seeing the inside, I was like, oh yeah, fucking bastard. And it was like that for, I don't know, a week or 2 or 3, and I was like, something's up with my nose. This isn't just like, oh, I've got a pluke, I've got a spot. It was something. went to the doctor and they say, oh yes, looks like you've got something. It's this bacteria. Just use these, it's like, I don't know, drops or something to squish up it or something. And I had to keep the stuff in the fridge. It's like antibacterial stuff. And I did it, and the fucking thing went away in a matter of days. Incredible. Antibiotics. Incredible. Staphylococcus infectio. That kind of thing, aye. It was either that or aye. Good when medicine fucking works, isn't it? It's good when medicine works. Good old-fashioned medicine that fucking works. And doctors who say, if you do this, this will work, and it actually fucking works. Rachel just asked, is that the story? What, 10:30, ask Rachel, or what is the whole Centre Parks thing? The whole thing, or just the medicine? Big Paps and Scott Replay. Joe Dev thinks the subs and bits. You've been offered a new job. The medicine for the nose. Sadly, not as much money. Should I go for it? Happier, less money? That's up to you. How much money have you got? Are you willing to fucking take a dip? Are you willing to take a dip for mere happiness? Will that extra money for the shite job buy you happiness down the line? But sadly, not as much money. Oh, that's something for you to think about. Staying at my shite job. I'll tell you something. I definitely think it's always good to keep on moving. It's always good to keep on moving. I don't want to encourage you to then like take a job with less money and you're fucking skint, you're stressed out your fucking box. But it's always good to just keep on moving and seeing this kind of, like as somebody says there, Drum says, devil you know. See this, better the devil you know and the devil you don't. It's merry a buzz to just ignore that fucking phrase. People that I've worked with before, people organising stuff and people, just various things, I've went, right, I'm going to do it with somebody new now. Just going to change it. And, you know, there's a wee feeling that, no, you know it works with this person. You know it works with this person. So why would you go and try somebody new? And you do it and it's fucking fine. It's even down to things like going to a fucking barber's or something. Going to get your haircut. You think, oh no, stick with that one because I'm sure everybody else will just take fucking clippers and go put it right down the middle of my fucking head. No, just keep it moving. Keep it moving. I say go for it. Change your job, new people, new faces, a wee bit of buzz, new lease of life. And from that might lead to something. Don't want to stagnate. Cairns. Limmy is still heaven fares. Big fat poo head thinks the sub. Please could that get 4 blams and then you say poo? Imagine I just did that and fucking no. It's tempting. It's tempting. I've got a feeling this will be wasted if I dump that in. I'm not going to dump that in right now. Let me see. Is there anything that can get done while I'm doing that? Cultivated 15. So that's taking so long. Barley's planted. Right, so here's what I'm going to do. I think that will overflow there, and there's the tractors. I've still got the shitey tractor, but it doesn't matter. It's a very weak tractor, but it doesn't matter, because all I need to do is just get up to that fucking windmill, and I will be rolling in it, man. Let's fucking go. Let's fucking go. Aye, was that the story? Elton John thanks to £3. Favourite Pixar movie? Monsters Inc. pops into my head, and because me and Dan used to watch it quite a lot. See if you see Monsters Inc. these days. The graphics are like, they're all right, but they're quite fucking basic looking. You know, the textures, you know, the skin, the graphics, whatever you want to call it. Whatever you want to call it. That's basically, I'm not going to say the CGI. I'm going to say the CGI. For me, CGI is something that's kind of, is computer generated imagery, if that is what the fucking thing is. But I always think that's got to be in conjunction with real life footage. Do you know what I mean? The animation, the animation, it sounds like I'm talking specifically about the animation, the movement. I mean the actual graphics, the quality of the look, specifically the textures. Like there was one of the characters' skin. Their skin just seemed quite fucking basic. Look at the money rolling in there. Look. Oh, hold on. Look at the money rolling in, man. There's the money. There's the money rolling in there. I got about, I think about £5 for that, and I've not even nearly completed that fucking field. What I actually have. James Snapper Tandy, Joe thinks of subs and bits. I go for it. Go for it. Lewis and Cairns. Big Paps. Scott Replay. Scott Mick20. Chris the Coach. Thanks for subs. Aye, that was just my story of the nose thing, because what I was saying was somebody says they're in centre parks, and when I think of centre parks, I think Postman Pat's special delivery service. I think of bumping into that guy, and I think about, that's right, I had to apply that fucking, I had that shite, that antibiotics, the antibiotics in the fridge. That's all. And I'm getting some details about the condition of the nose in case anybody out there is like, wait a minute, I've got a kind of sore nose and it's got a red bit on it. I thought it was just a spot and it's been, so it's a possibly a bacterial thing, because I didn't know anything about that at the time. So I could have saved somebody's nose. Somebody watching the night. You're overfilling off. Right, it's filled up. I fucking forgot. Boon, thanks for the 400 bits. Guess we sang. There we go. How did you not get censored with the gore and the building brick sketch? I think because it's all kind of comedy. It's kind of comedy sort of stuff. kind of over the top and all that. Thank you very much. Glad you understand, Rachel. Aye, who is? So it looks like Lewis, but it isn't. Thanks for the sub. So 10:30, and I was talking about this in my Discord as well. Thinking about maybe did something with Rust again. Thinking about maybe doing something with Rust. I'm not sure, because I mentioned it in Discord, and then right away some people mentioned some things at 10:30. We were having some private chats about the possible admin things and all that, like I don't, like, you know, like it would be private, it'd be a private fucking server, kind of invite only type of thing, or like it would not be open to fucking any cunt. Streamers only, let's say. Cunts we know. Something like that, right? Nobody's volunteered to be admin so far. It's a big job and I'm not doing it. Says 10:30. Well, what about this? Listen. What would we like to happen? What would be good? What might be good? There's Rust, right? And I can pop on during the day. Maybe some other people on. And I can do a wee bit of building. I'm into a bit of crafting. I fancy a wee bit of crafting. I fancy getting a fucking rock, hitting it against a tree, making a fucking axe. You know, things like that. And building myself a wee house. And chatting with maybe some people in a voice chat. And doing all that, and people coming and going. One thing that I didn't like before, and it actually really fucking got to me, was the fear of missing out, or the feeling of fucking missing out. It wasn't the fear of it, it was happening. I couldn't come on at night, and everybody was on at night. Every cunt's on at like 7 and 8 and 10 o'clock and all that. Everything's pure happening. It's a pure buzz. I really miss it. Well, listen to this, 10:30. Listen to this. Right, so I think maybe more people will be on during the daytime, or maybe I could come on at nights. I don't know, right? But I would be happy just coming on, take my time, fanning about here and there, right? Right, so what's the problem? The problem is that, right, what's the problem? First of all, if you have absolute randoms coming in, there was some people coming in, some complete random shouting racist stuff and all that, and the mic, like, I mean, we don't know who these people were, right? Just define the server they come in. So that's an absolute fucking no-no. Did I say problem? The problem was Purple Gen thinks it's sub. So what's the problem? The problem is, no, Limmy, you didn't say problem. Do you recall you making a sketch? Maybe you can get Angus to remind you that you once had a sketch show, maybe. Here, Angus, you still there, mate? How do you write sketches then? How would I go about that? How would I go about doing that then? Quite unbelievable. Quite unbelievable. Honestly. Cunts must think. I just don't get it. I don't think it was a wind up. Honestly, I don't think he was trolling. The problem with what happened with Rust was it was very stressful for anybody who had any kind of modding or admin duties, because there was like rules there's people that come in the cunt, basically, right? There's people wrecking things and ruining things and rules about, right, you're all allowed to fight here at this time and things like that to try and have people being fucking assholes and all the rest of it. So then you're going to get complaints, this, because once you bring in rules, they've then got to be policed. People then will complain and say, you know how you said people aren't allowed to do this? Well, this person did this. Right? And you have got to be on that fucking constantly. So, I wouldn't want to be an admin on mod. 1030 wouldn't want to be. So, how do you have the good stuff with a minimum amount of modding and things like that? How do you do it? Well, plus, there was like sort of arguments and kind of forwards about, are you allowed to sort of gang up on somebody? Are you allowed to do this sort of thing at this time? Is this alright? Is it no? Is this role play? Is it no role play? What is it? Who are you allowed to be? What are you allowed to do in this game? So there was like confusion about that and kind of arguments and thoughts about that, and then that was like about a year ago, so I think everything's all fucking hunky-dory now, right? Tuscan thinks it's sub. Which 80s movie has your favourite collection of tracks of the decade? Well, one film off the top of my head, Purple Rain. That's because it's got that fucking album in it. But it's no... Anyway. So, what do you do to have the minimum amount of modding? The minimum amount of admin? What could be a possibility is, first of all, it's like invite only, or it's like if you've got to be whitelisted, you've got to be added to a list. You've got to be added to it. So we're fairly sure you're no a dickhead, but it doesn't matter if people are dickheads. See me. I would be looking out, let's say it was me who ran it, let's say. I'd be looking out for people like me. You see, I don't know if you know this, but I'm a fucking arsehole. I get an immense amount of pleasure for annoying people, and I've also got psychological problems that make me I don't know, bit an arsehole, dickhead and all the rest of it. Plus I'm also just a dickhead kind of arsehole. No, I try to be funny with it. But I don't know, sometimes I think that people are alright with my kind of, oh shut up you cunt, you know, when I take a piss at somebody in the chat, right? I forget we're not all on the same page of like what I'm like and what they're like and how people are going to cope. If I'm taking the piss at them in the chat, will they go like, yes man, I've managed to wind up Limmy, ha ha ha, or oh, it was some laugh, I got a pure roasting for Limmy in his chat, that was a good laugh, see you later Limmy. Or are they going to go away and like don't like tweet about it and say, just don't know what I did to deserve that tonight? Like what? Oh fuck! No! I'm just. Because one thing's for certain. I can't fucking stop being an arsehole. I can't. I've tried and it doesn't fucking work. I would rather have nobody like me and still get to be an arsehole because it's just a laugh. As long as it's like sort of consensual and we all know how we're speaking to each other, we all know there's nothing in it, it's just a bit of a laugh. I mean, on my Discord, I've got I went on a big rant about that fucking cake. Brad Damon got like that, you fucking arseholes. Oh, you fucking arseholes. I've hosted yous, I've raided yous and manually hosted when Twitch stopped to auto-host, and I've done all this fucking shite. I did all of that, and, you know, if any of yous looked like yous are trying to get, you know, like your partner requirements, you're kind of almost there, I would make sure I would prioritise you for raiding and hosting to try and help, because I fucking like people and I want good things to fucking happen to them, especially the people who seem decent, because too many fucking arseholes get good things and not enough nice fucking people get it. I'm not including myself in the nice people, by the way. Don't think I'm arrogantly call myself. I'm one of the good guys. I'm one of the good guys, me, and no enough good things happen to good guys like me. I'm kind of good, but I'm kind of bad. But I mean, there's some really decent, nice fucking people that deserve good things, and I want to see them get what they fucking want if I can help it. So I would do that, and I fucking did that, and I would host these cunts, and I'm not even on that fucking cake. I went in this big rant, right? I'm having a laugh. How come they're in the cake, they're in the cake? Who was it? Hughes or Rosemary you brought up? Well, they did play games with each other. I mean, no, something like, well, I mean, you don't really play games with them or something. I was like, I was fucking, and I have played Dead by Daylight. Hughes. I have played Dead by Daylight with pretty much each and every one of them. I would invite them into mine. I would invite myself into theirs. We would have squad streams and things like that. I would do all that, I would raid them, I would host them, I would do all that sort of stuff, and despite all that, I'm relegated to a shadow under the fucking table that then does not come out in the final printed one that went on the cake. Fuck every cunt in that fucking picture. Why am I no there? Why am I no Jesus? Why am I no Jesus? It was a picture of the Last Supper, where the face is replaced. Why am I no Jesus, or why am I no God or something? Anyway, when I talk about this stuff, right, I take a wee tiny wee fucking pea under 100 mattresses, feeling a kind of genuine but very tiny annoyance, jokey sort of stuff, and I fucking blow it right up because I find it funny and I like it, and it's a way I just like it. See if something does annoy me, because I'm half my fucking nut, wee things that can actually annoy me, I go exaggerate it, blow it right fucking up, go on a big fucking rant so much that not only do they not know if you're fucking serious, you don't fucking know if you're serious anymore. I just get into a fucking trance fucking state where I'm like, do I mean this? I don't even know if I fucking mean this. Did I actually mean this? I thought I was joking, but I think I fucking mean it. I'm like that. I'm enjoying this. I'm enjoying the anger, and I don't even know if it's real. This is good. So I do shit like that, and I'm like, they won't know if you're serious, by the way. Like, see some of these cunts, they won't even know if you're serious. They'll be like, is he serious, by the way? He's not serious, is he? And I like that. So I do that recklessly, no caring if people are actually going like that. Is he alright in the head? Which is selfish in a way. I'm talking about if anybody actually gives a fuck. So, see if there were people like that in this Rust server, if we were to have one. We can't have people like me in there, because people like me are fucking... you can't have too many people like me about, if any. Because we're not right in the fucking heat. We're not right in the heat. So, Anyway, I'm talking about who we let in, who we don't let in, and everything. Dylan Wraithenrock thinks the subs. Oh, people try to cancel the rock. Excellent. I'll be checking that later. Right, let's go and get this. Let's go. Oh, Moana. I like Moana. So what about something like, right, so there's Rust, right? So you have a waitlist, you have people who you can fairly trust. There's streamers, they sort of check out, we kind of know their names. They seem alright. But you know how it is, there can be streamers that are alright, and then I get fucking messaged, just thought you'd want to know, this streamer said this to that person. Really? They did what? It happens about once every fucking 3 months. Like, what? And I'm like, are you sure? And I see the fucking tweets, or I see the messages, I'm like, Jesus fucking Christ. And that's it, and I don't want anything to fucking do with them anymore. You know, cunts can just surprise you. There could be something like that, right? But let's say you have a waitlist. No name names, don't ask names, don't guess names. We could have, right, so you have a list of decent sort of people, or decent-ish, or people who have got something to fucking lose. No random names, shadowy people. You don't know who they are. You don't know what they fucking look like. You don't know if they've got, where they're on fucking Twitter or anything. Streamers would be good. That's a good start. That's a good start, at least. They're streamers. Right? But see, beyond that... Exactly, Roscoe. People got something to fucking lose, right? They've got reputations. But that includes me, by the way. And that includes you, and that includes fucking Oyas. It's not like... fucking saints or anything like that, but I don't like the look of this, but I don't like the look of this. Go do it. There we are. But how about this? Beyond that, don't send me back to the circuit. The comedy circuit. Maybe each streamer gets 5 invites. Fuck that, man. It would, think about it, 10:30. It'd be like a fucking virus. It'd be like a virus. Your tolerance for arseholes in your life might be a lot less than other people's tolerance for arseholes. Limmy, your way sounds fucking boring. Livy, I've no fucking finished. Other than that waitlist, anything goes.
Depends on how you look at that.
Anything goes. And you come into that environment knowing that. You come into that environment knowing that. You know that if a group of dickheads or a group of people, for no reason that you know of, attack your fucking house, smash up to pieces that you've been working on all fucking day, that's just the way the cookie crumbles. And then basically, like real life, you would basically have to get in touch with people. No fucking mods. No the mods or admins. Don't ever fucking message me. Don't message me. If I was an admin or a mod. You'll have to basically get together a group of fucking vigilantes made up of other people who have been wronged. And And that's it. There's no mod going to save you, no admin's going to save you. The only thing that the mods and the admins would be there for, these wee things. Right, that now. Right, plough the field. And also this one here. You've got to get a wee second. The only thing the mods and the admins are there to do is to deal with like the out of order stuff. Like imagine somebody is genuinely pestering somebody in a kind of real life sort of way. Like, or somebody is being like hitting it with something fucking misogynistic, racist, something like that. For some reason, they've just started hitting it with something, they've just lost the fucking plot. Something like that. Hold on a wee minute. Oh, it's fine, it's fine. This has to be ploughed at all, so plough that. Do you know what I mean? So, there's hardly any, this already sounds like it won't happen, says Black Newman. Oh shit, you know what I'm going to do? Right, so, what I'm going to do is, before that work actually starts, excuse me a second. Shit, I should have done that. Fuck it. Right, so what I'm going to do here is go back to my wee house, and the peas are planted but have not grown yet. And here, the barley is sown but not grown yet. So, see if I go back to my house and sleep for approximately 8 fucking weeks. That'll be grown. So kind of minimum modding. The only problem is this is the sort of thing that would happen, right? Just to let you know, see this person that you've let into the server, they've actually got a bit of bad blood with this other person. And it's not the sort of thing you can just go like that. Or they two don't get on. I mean, one has been like seriously fucking bad in some sort of way to this other one. And it's not the sort of thing you can just go like that. Oh well, I mean, well, if you don't like it, you don't have to join in. No, you're basically saying the nice person who's been treated shite by this other person who you thought was alright, they've just got to scurry on, they've got to fuck off because this other one was in first or something. No, you'd want to do the right thing, then you start again. I don't know, I mean, what do I say? I mean, is this today with me? Is this something I've got to sort out? If somebody who was part of the Rust server community then has to get excluded for it because they've got a bit of, they don't get on with this other person, do they have to then get kicked to the Rust server? Does that mean they're then basically ostracised for the entire fucking extended fucking communities? Does it get right into all that? Stressed himself out already. I'm not stressed out about it. This sort of stuff has happened. Not necessarily with Rust, but all this stuff's all connected. I've seen it quite a bit for quite a long time. No, everybody gets on. Two wee creeps behind the scenes. People could just stay away from each other or get out as a big map. I don't know if I have actually done this, but I have pretty much done things like getting rid of every single mod because I wanted to get rid of one mod. Got rid of everybody in a stream team because I wanted to get rid of one person. I've nuked, like Discords, I've nuked fucking forums 20 years ago because I had enough of this one person. And if you get rid of one person, if you just go like, they're gone, you're going to get every cunt else going like, hey, what's going on here? Hey, what is it? What is it? And sometimes all they've done is been a nuisance or something that much, just that much. But you just can't put up with them anymore. But by getting rid of them, it's going to create such fucking waves for them and for whatever you've got set up. People asking questions, that person going, what is it? What is this? Is there some way I can sort of, make this better? What is it? Like, fucking bin the lot of it, man. Don't want that when they want that happening with Rust. So I wonder if there's some way where you can go like that. Every cunt who, I don't know, every cunt who is in the server has to let the new person in or something. Don't really know. There's have to be, and the thing is, if you don't, we need a way for this time. If you start a fight, expect retaliation. Oh no. See, in terms of the action within the game, anything fucking goes. And purely for the sake of admins and mods not having to go like that every night. I'm getting accused of not doing enough. I'm out. I'm in a house or I'm out with people or something like that, real actual people in real life, and they're wondering why I'm in a trance or why I seem stressed, and I'm having to tell them, oh, it's just that, you see, this person joined this thing that I'm on, and because this person doesn't get on with this person, they said we're not doing enough, and we kind of thought, okay, it'll work itself out. But then that person then went on to go into this other forum thing and say, oh, they're whining to these people that I did this and I annoyed them in that way, and then they do a wee pile on, and these people in another stream start bad mouthing them and all that, and they said this, and this person who isn't a bad person per se is in the chat of the stream of the bad person and is not criticising the bad person when the bad person's saying bad things about this nice person. So does that mean that by association or by a lack of action, by sitting on the fence, does that mean the good person is bad? Is that bad? Is that nice person who's Percy? You're also Eggs Benedict and you're Shirley. There you go. The peas are growing. The barley is growing. Nothing's actually happened there. Right. Get the ISO. Is that ploughed? Right, so that needs to get ploughed. And that's getting that is getting cultivated. 98% cultivated. Right, come out of that. Right, so 10:30. No, wait, shh. Oh shit, got messaged. Oh fuck. I've got to be quiet. Lynn hasn't said be quiet, but she did message an hour ago saying I'm up early for work. Jen Clone, Kyle. Elite Submission. Thanks for the subs. I've had a slight interest in Dungeons and Dragons. Just kind of hearing about it. But I don't know, I think so. I think I'd be into it. I think I'd lose interest. Cultivating. I'm not paying that amount of money. Fuck it. So, let's see. So wheat. Oh no, fertilise it for God's sake, fertilise it. And we're going to have an aeroplane, like a kind of crop duster sort of plane. doing the fertilising. Losdon thinks the sub. Night streams are on. Young thinks the sub. I'm doing very well, thank you very fucking much. So, right, I also want to try to. So I'm thinking about, so imagine you went like this, listen everybody, so that the mods and the admins and all the rest of it can have a life and not get caught up in any drama. Please know this. When you come into this server, if you see somebody you don't like, oh, you can't do that. You can't just go out, leave. Because you want fucking justice, don't you? If you've got two people and they don't get on, you find out one is secretly a fucking dickhead. You don't want to say to the decent person, just leave then. You don't want to do that. And then you get involved with all these interpersonal fucking dramas. I didn't know he knew her. I didn't know she knew her. I don't know he knew him. They were like flatmates like 3 years ago and he was a fucking dickhead and all that and he owed him money. I didn't know that. So, what is that? Wait. And in this one here. Okay, that one there. Barley. Right, and right, that one there. Let us come out of that. So I know I'm kind of pure repeating myself here, but if we could have some sort of, here's the thing, right? See if there's too much admin, too much modding, too much need for modding, it's getting binned. You just know it. Am I right? 10:30. 10:30. 10:30. Would you be interested? I don't know if you're still there. Harvest and sell. Another group have success in Rust, but forget about anybody else. Forget about any other server. Because you can go into a server that's supposedly a decent place and they're saying this word and they're saying that and they don't sort of give a fuck about when this sort of thing happens and all that. Fuck every cunt. You can't base it on anybody else's success at running stuff for these. They're all fucking assholes. It's got to be something new. Where am I? My barley. I've got quite a bit more money there. Your stomach is fucking starving. I'm starving. Right, here we go. I think we choose a date, do it a few weeks, then that's that. What? Put a time limit on it? No, I see if you're going to put the time in to get the servers set up and all that shit. You don't want to just do it for like 2-3 weeks and then fucking bin the bastard thing. You know, you've put this work in up front. You've put the hours in to get it set up just to fucking bin it after 2 weeks. Server resets once a month anyway. I know, but then when the new month begins, you've got everybody still there, or the people that are checked out and all the rest of it. You've got the kind of community set up, you've got stuff going on, you've got grudges and all that shit. Goofy, side school, thanks to subs. I think we all have an understanding that modding and admin takes up so much time and it is so stressful that doing too much of it will lead to the entire thing getting pulled in around our ears. Whole thing just like, fuck it, bin the lot. That's a certainty. So, the solution to that problem is what? Well, we just have lots of mods. We have lots and lots of mods. Constantly at it. Constantly modding all the time. Right. So, I don't want to do that. Would I really say to somebody else, you're going to do this? You're going to be fucking up all night long, stressed out your fucking box that something's happening at 3 AM that we don't know about. There's a dispute between two humans here. There's a dispute between two fucking people here. You've got to pick a side, and you've got to hope to fuck you've made the right decision, because not only will you be contributing to some sort of injustice, but you will also, if you pick the wrong fucking side, you personally will be ruined. You will be personally ruined by this. If you make the incorrect decision, if you think you're doing the right thing here, if you think you're like, well, I just thought maybe what would be good would maybe possibly to give that person maybe a second chance, because maybe fucking wrong. You want to give that cunt a second chance? Well, I suppose, oh fuck, I ran off. Oh shit, I'm sorry. Too fucking late to say you're fucking sorry, man. I mean, the person said they're sorry because they would say they're sorry because they're a fucking psychopath. Right, I can just be naive about this. You're naive and you're fucking cancelled. Alright? You're out. Oh shit, I've not filled this up. Like, you might end up making the sort of decision that you think is right at the time, but it's the sort of thing, if somebody else made that decision and you found out about it, you'd be like, what a fucking dickhead. Why did he not act right away? Why did he not sort that out right away? JSX says, wish I'd not brought it up now. Oh, JSX, you're trying to take the credit for this whole Rust thing? Do you think this is your idea? 10:30, hearing this? GSX is like, oh, kind of regret putting the idea of Rust into you and James's head. Look at the social club. That's not the beginning of this conversation. It takes a lot of energy to grind off stream. I likely couldn't commit properly for any longer than a month at a time. Other parts of my life fell away last time because we needed to grind and prepare for war.
And I'm really not in the mood today.
Oh, you hear that? Well, you know what? I can say to you right now, James. See what you saying that? It's over. Because, do you know what I was thinking? Because I'm a pure decent fucking person who cares about his pals. Or pal. I was thinking, James wasn't streaming for quite a while there. What would be fucking... James went on about fucking Rust. Loved Rust. Wouldn't it be good if we started again a new Rust era, but with clear rules, or a clear rule about the lack of rules when it comes to certain things, so that there's nothing too fucking heavy. People can just go, right, I get it, this is a kind of free for all. If people just vandalise my stuff, fuck them all, I'm away. So nobody will say this isn't fair, yous are doing this, yous are doing that, this isn't right. Because it was within the rules. And then you can choose to do something about it. How realistic, I don't know how much that could work in real life though. People could say, I get it, but they're genuinely, constantly smashing up my house. I've spent a long time in this. I've actually got to know people a lot better who already knew for the streams, but chatting with them, walking with them, and it's getting ruined by these two dickheads that are going about and they're wrecking stuff, and they keep targeting me. It may as well be real life. It may as well be real life. Can you really just shrug? Can you really just shrug that off? So, maybe you fucking can. Maybe you can. But the fact is, James, if you're saying, because you did throw a lot of your life in it, but you also fucking loved it. If you're saying it because you any kind of, I don't know, fucking emotional fucking anguish of any kind, then I'm not going to push it. I'm not going to push it. But personally, I'm into the highs and lows. I'm into highs and lows and obsession and all that. That's why I've not drank in 17 years. Mark Mackay thinks of 2 bits. Glad you like the chill out stream. If we knew when it was happening, we could plan time around it. Well, what do you mean? Obsession by Calvin and Hobbes, Obsession by Ode to Twilight. Oh. Calvin Klein. Nah, a news server won't cause any emotion. Aye, news server, clear rules. And I don't know, some kind of system maybe. A voting system, a democratic system. I'd literally take 2 weeks off work. Says 10. That would be your work, mate. You're a fucking streamer. That would be your fucking work. So, it's something to think about, everybody. If any of you are interested in the sound of that. It's just a wee idea. Might be good. Might be good. Might not be good. Might cause a lot of fucking bad feeling between people.
In bed. Absolutely.
Personally speaking, 100% getting amongst the eye. See just doing this stream and the people who come on this stream. In the last 3 years of me doing this, like, professionally, shall we do a poll, see if there's an appetite among the viewers? 10:30. There is. Fuck the fucking poll. You know there is. I would basically be tabbing out this game for no reason, and I'm fucking harvesting right now, mate. I'm not going to do alt tab, I'm not going to tab it. I'm being efficient. It's not efficient. Thanks for sub. 24 honking months. Awful. Thank you very much. I don't do that shite. Mods at 10:30. 10:30. Could you start a poll, please? Like an actual technical Twitch poll. Livy says no need. You fucking sit down, you. Can we do one? Chris, a bit. Could you please do one? I'm on mobile, there you go, look, usual. It's a kind of lovely one. Name keeps coming up. Hold on a wee moment. Has that been done then? Right, it's been harvested, but it's just gone away. Not doing that. 50% ploughed. That's getting sown. It's fine. 420, brilliant joke, by the way. Oh, there it is. Thanks to sub. Let me, how about this for a joke? Delivery man delivers flowers to a woman's house. She says, does this mean I have to have my eggs in it all fucking night? Delivery man says, you don't have a vase.
I really thought this would change by now.
Very, very good. Really good stuff. I don't have a vase, do I? Oh, more fucking flowers. Does this mean I have to have my legs in the air all night? Well, I don't have a vase, do I? Hey, question for ya. Is this still a city of love? Aha. No. Is this still the city of love? Alright, London. Question for ya.
I'm a professional streamer.
What does it say? Oh, there's a poll. The poll has started. Everybody. That's it there. Would you like to see Rust streams? 74% have said yes. They would, you know, I like the idea of this. Some kind of free-for-all. Wild West. Shite turnout at the polls. That's very good, It's alright. That's the usual. That's the usual. Aye, something like that. So imagine somebody does. Imagine me. Imagine I get fucking pure picked on, right? I wouldn't want it if I was an admin. I wouldn't want to sling my way. I wouldn't want to abuse the system and go, right, I'm just going to fucking teleport to these cunts and fucking blow them up. Imagine someone's like, let's get them again and again and again and again and again, and they know that I can't do anything about it. Like supernatural, if you know what I mean. How would I cope with that? What would I do in that situation? What would I do? I think I'd have to, you know what I'd have to do? I would have to say, I need to start a team. I would need to start a team and say, I need fucking protection, and I need to put together a wee team of people, and we look after each other. We look after each other. And see these people who have done this. We make their life hell. We make their life hell, and we keep doing it. We start a gang, and we do that, and the people might say, well, actually, I don't need protection for you. I'm no. Why should I join you? And I could say, because I'm a professional entertainer, and I will do a wee show for you. If you give me all your guns, if you give me all your technology to make guns, I will do like a wee show, like a jester. wee show. I need you to shoot somebody for me. I need you to blow up their house. And for that, I'll do like a wee tap dance. Something like that. Something where, see if I don't like it, see if I'm like, honestly, see if I'm like this. Honestly, I'm not playing Rust just now. It's just a pain in the fucking arse every time I go in. This cunt's just hunting me down. They're just hunting me down. Then I think I should just go like that. I need a fucking team. I need protection. Why would they? For fun. To be bad. To annoy me. Because I've annoyed people in my stream and I take a piss out of people. So to see me getting wound up. I think 10:30 if you're still there. Chris says I think more likely folks will hunt you down with terrible part. Aye, that'll be the worst. People hunt me down and go like that. Do you want this mushroom? Do you want this mushroom? She's turned the winds against you. Hey Limmy man, how's it going man, by the way? Ha 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 ha, by the way. She's turned the winds against you, by the way. I remember hearing part like that. Alright, by the way, man, Limmy. How's it going, by the way? It's like, I don't think this cunt talks like this. I remember hearing people kinda talk like me in a way that didn't sound like that's the way they speak. And I don't mean audible English, pretending to be Scottish. I mean, it was as if, you know, it felt like, because I've actually met people who think I put my fucking voice on, I don't know, or they're surprised I actually speak like this. I thought to myself, are they doing that thing where they don't think I'm like I don't really speak like this? Do they think this is like a character? Like, do they think my voice is like put on? So when they hear me speaking, they're like, oh, alright, if you're going to be doing RP, if you're going to be doing roleplay, Limmy, I'll do it, I know then. Alright, by the way, Limmy, man, how's it going, by the way, man? Oh, yeah, by the way, man. Limmy, by the way. I need a fucking part of this. Do you know what? I might, fuck it. I'm not doing it. I forgot how bad it is, man. Do you remember that? Do you just remember that? Do you just remember how fucking bad that? Remember the times I streamed it? I would have cunts coming up to me and the part of it was fucking rank rotten. Rank rotten. You're still doing that. What's happening up here? It's not ploughed, right? Get upload. Rank rotten, man. Lowest of the low. This is going to be quite... Give us a second, actually. I've got a feeling I've got room for one more. Unless this is already... Oh, it was already... I think I'll be able to do one more, actually. But I'm into it. I'm into it. Here. 10:30. 10:30. I'm into giving it a shot. No, we couldn't. Everybody, can I just apologise for me just directing this conversation at 10:30. But you wouldn't want to get the whole thing set up, pay for the server, right? Look into how you do the admin and the modding and check it all out. Right? How do we deal with your like whitelisting, right? And then cunts messaging and saying, right, can I be added? You can't be added right now. Oh, really? How no? Oh, it's just no right now because imagine, I don't know. Imagine there's something about them. I don't fucking know what. They stream, but they only stream like once a fucking month or something, or they're fucking part of shit, or they said something slightly dodgy on Twitter a while ago. No ban material, no even timeout material, but just someday like you're like, I don't know if I want this cunt in the server having like a free reign, you know, like saying whatever the fuck they want in the voice chat. I'm not sure about them. Know enough to go, you're not allowed to chat my fucking channel, because you can admin them, you can mod them. I mean, but to let them just walk about and say anything, you're not sure about it. So then they're like, all right, and then they feel pure bad, and then they just like fuck off, and they're not altogether fucking evil. It's just, you know, you don't want to maybe bring something up with somebody. It's just, you've got this tweet for 2 years ago that seems a wee bit dodgy. Can you tell me, what age were you when you said this? Were you drinking at the time? Have you changed? How regretful are you? Right, and how likely is this to be said again? Etc, etc. Wouldn't it be easier just not have the fucking server? No regrets. No regrets. If anything, I've doubled down. The man called Nova thinks it's up. Thank you, very glad you're getting entertained by the fucking stream. Smoked Sausage thanks to sub. Nice one, Smoked Sausage. Mark Mackay thinks the bits. To be fair, you're the only man that can make Do You Want This Mushroom funny as fuck. No, I'm not. Have you tried it? I think you would be great. Back about. That's it. Spare. Feel like fucking up, I say. How many teams are there in this field? This is the only... So this is one full container's worth. Pretty much. That is... Shit. Harvested. What? 62... That's that, you fucking... Right, alright, so... That field that I've just harvested, plough it. Get into it right now. And what's going to happen? Right, leave. Oh, 10 said, I just saw you saying something like... Smoke Sausage, I'm not going to read that out. Genitalia. I'm not going to read it out, it's disgraceful. Nuku. Sick nerd. Peter, Dieter. And Breezy thinks of subs and bits. I am the police. Ikari or Ikari. Ikari. El Scorcho. Mark Mackay thinks of subs and bits. Thank you very much. I got this game because of your stream. Takes a while, but the story does good. Does that? I'm trying to get lots of money. I'm trying to aim for money. I don't have a vase, do I? You know, I don't think it's going to happen, man. 1030 said something along the lines that I'm not getting involved in any modding, any admin. Be a fucking nightmare, man. It would be a nightmare. Let's face it, man. There's no way around it, man. There's no way around it. A fucking nightmare. Be a nightmare. I love the way his vase joke fell flat. Whose? Big Dave. Whose? First of all, you've got the guy for Whitesnake, David Coverdale, which wasn't really a joke, it was just kind of throw a wee funny wee comment. Then there's me quoting it. He means Coverdale. Livy says he means Coverdale. Is that right? And they were his fans. What are you talking about? What are you talking about? Ah, it's just a comment. It was still having a big joke. Well done. There's the money coming in. Look at that, man. I mean on stage. No. No, it's just a wee comment. Maybe you're defending his comedy. Now, I have got 4 decent sized kind of fields that I can just kind of... That's getting ploughed. That's getting ploughed. That's just finishing getting ploughed. And that's... Oh! That's just finishing getting planted with fucking wheat. Oh shit, look at the time. Oh fuck, I didn't mean that. You bastard. See that field there? See that gigantic fucking field right there? This big fucking field. That's been planted. That's it. It's got all that wheat. All I have to do is sleep for 8 weeks and come back and see harvesting this field. It'd take you fucking hours, man. It took me hours. It takes fucking ages. And all that money just keeps rolling in, man. So I will save that there. And you might be thinking, so where are you going with the game? Where are you going with it? I just want to get a nice tractor or something like that. And then I'm going to do the creepy whole fucking visit any particular woman and you always give her compliments. You eventually, you can give her a present or something like that, I think. I think that's about it. I don't know about the rest of the story. Remember there was a story to Lumberjack's Dynasty? There was the mail stuff. How did I get into that, man? Sammy Abam, thanks for the sub. Thanks for the prime fucking sub. Ike, Oridor, you're welcome to the subs. Thank you very much. Have a really good night. Jason, thanks for the subs. Just checking it out. That's no Mr. Lips. Chaz Lightbeer, Tankman, thanks for subs. It's not going to happen until no. Rust. It's going to happen, I don't know. Rust. Can we get a wide Limmy? Yeah. Look at that. Look at that disco ball really far away, but it's not, it's right there. Look at that. Looks like a cheap pop-up bar. Bit like you then. There you are. There you fucking go. That's what you get for fucking with me, man. Fuck with somebody that's got parter like me. It's like I'm getting fucking kicked about. It's like I'm getting fucking sand kicked in my face. Last time, between us all, we got more viewers than some telly shows I work on. It'd be worth finding a way to make it happen. Yeah, that fucking negative psychology, man. Reverse psychology, sorry. Well, James. I just leave it in, mate. I got it in. Just leave it in. And he's like, well, no, wait. He's like, no, well, I didn't absolutely rule it out. I didn't say that. We could get a fucking shot. These are the early stages of getting a shot. Might take months. Might take weeks. But I'll tell you something. I'll say this to you. To the early stages of the bin, we're already lining up the bin before we've actually installed the fucking game. That was never vote. The vote was just to find out. That was a Cannibal Talk. The vote was just to find out what people thought. It was not decisive. It was advisory. Never underestimate how much of a pain in the fucking arse it would be when people see when I just did the fucking stream team. I get cunts fucking tweeting me. How do I get in this stream team? Cunts in the Discord. How do I get in this stream team? And I don't like that. I don't like you're in. In fact, it's all coming back to me. I don't like this feeling. You're in, and you're in. But you're no funny enough, or fucking popular enough, or you just don't really, or you said something ages ago which, you know, I would think, right, you're a fucking dickhead there, I will leave it, but they're no happy, and I can't have two years in, and you're the offending fucking party, so you're no in. Fucking complex. Complications, man. Complications. Complications. Chris a bit's laughing there, look. Chris a bit's laughing. Yeah. No. Marilyn, to be serious, that's why the whitelist application for Red Dead Redemption is good, because it questions what folk would do in situations to stop stream sniping, and may not work, but it's got some good merits. I can't be fucked doing that. 1030 can't be fucked doing that. Any cunt else? Well, the way I'm talking about it, I'm assuming I'll be taking some sort of admin fucking role in all this. I can't be fucked doing that, typing up and interviewing all that, interviewing. Fuck off, man. No admins have volunteered, doing a fucking interview. Fuck that. Are you ready for your interview? Right, okay. So, I don't know what happens in these fucking Red Dead interview things, but I just have a pure power trip. I could go on a pure power trip. No. 10:30, I've got a cracking idea. What I can do is we can just pretend that we're going to be doing a Rust server, but we don't. And we just interview people. And we stream it. Go, could you do... No, we do it off stream. Do an interview and I'll say, right, alright, how's it going? Alright, don't be intimidated by me. I know I'm an arsehole and all that on my stream. Face to face, but in this sort of thing, I'm actually a mouse. Just daft guy, stupid guy. Right? Don't be intimidated by the Scottish BAFTAs. Don't be intimidated. Just a pretty normal guy. I'm not into the stream, Madeline. Just a kind of normal sort of guy. You ready for the interview? I don't really know what it is. Right. Hey, how's it going? So, where are you from? I'm from Cambuslang. No, you're doing. This is it, mate. This is the interview. Oh, all right. Sorry. Have I had a character or something? I didn't know. Is it American? Hello, Limmy? No, I'm just waiting for you to speak. So I see what you do if somebody else is silent. I just want to see how you cope with silence, because if there's silence in the server and you're not speaking, you're just leaving it to the other person to speak. If we have lots of people in the server who are the type of people who go quiet and wait for somebody else to speak, no cunt's going to speak. So, would you like to start the interview again for the start? Aye, sorry. Right. Now, don't fuck it up. Okay? I know I'm a pretty intimidating person, and I said that don't be intimidated, but I think you should start to actually be intimidated. I think I maybe overdid it. The non-intimidating thing, so much so that you've not got any of that natural adrenaline that you should have, that kind of, like when you go out on stage, that adrenaline actually kind of sharpens your brain up. So keep in mind that I'm a bit of a big deal. I'm not going to tell anymore, but I'm pretty well connected, very, very powerful, extremely well respected. A lot of people think I'm a genius. And it won't be that far for now until I get one of these stupid fucking Scottish BAFTA lifetime achievement fucking things. They'll probably give me it soon because I can't even fucking speak anymore, do you know what I mean? Are you ready, dickhead? Aye, I'm ready. If you don't get anything to say to that, sorry, to say to what? I just called you a dickhead, you didn't say anything. Oh, alright, you're a dickhead. No. no, don't call me a dickhead back. I want to see, will you report abuse? Will you just let people call each other dickheads and you do nothing about it? Don't just call me a dickhead back. Don't fight fire with fucking fire. Let me, can we start again? I'll fucking start you again, you cunt. Don't fucking start me, I'll fucking start you. Is this getting recorded, Limmy? Are you streaming this right now? What? You fucking saying you're a fucking heat buyer? I might jump down this fucking internet and fucking slash you. This is getting recorded, isn't it? I'll fucking record you, you prick, man. I'll fucking record me doing you in, you cunt, and fucking sell on the dark web. I get to fucking hang up. Beep. And then I'll get back in touch with him a minute later and I'll go like that. You did it. Yes. Yes, Charlie. You won. Yay. We'll do that. Yay. You won, Charlie. It's all yours. And it'll be all brilliant. So when is it? When is it starting? The server. It's starting Monday. It's starting Monday. What day is this? This is Sunday. Like, no tomorrow. Next Monday. I mean, I thought this was... Aye, next Monday. So not this Monday coming up, but the next Monday. Oh, right. Good. And we'll get notified. I'll tweet about it. And then what I'll do is I'll do a stream right after it. And then I'll wait until they're in the chat and I'll say, here every cunt. I've been pretending that there's like a Rust server happening, it's no. Just pure took a fucking piss right out of this cunt, man. Pure dafty. Bit different I told him today, man. Pure dafty, man. And I've not even recorded it. It was for my own private, personal, living in the moment, no mobile phones in sight, amusement. Purely for my amusement. And then it would actually turn kind of into rust. I would be out and about. I would say one night, well, I think I need to get back out on my bike. I've not been exercising for a bit. I'm going to be a bit fucking knackered and all the rest of it. I'm going to go for a wee cycle. And then some cunt would be like, he normally says he's, I'm going down the Clyde side or something like that. And then I'll be cycling down the Clyde side and somebody will be down there with a fucking, like cheese wire. For like between two trees. And I'll be cycling and I want to see it. And I'll just, and I'll come fucking flying off. Neck off fucking cut. Or you know, one of the chain sort of saws, you know how you get these saws? They're like chains. You know, you can wrap it around something and go like that. But, and I'll come up and go like that. I fucking take the piss out of me. For a laugh, come here you cunt. And they would drag me out of the fence next to the Clyde and just fucking push me in the Clyde. I would just fall in. He'd floating in the Clyde. Aye, they could just sort of like kick me out of the wall, you know, the bank or whatever it is, of the Clyde, but hold on to my head. And because it's already cut a bit, they would just have to sort of rotate it a wee bit, and eventually my head would just sort of fucking come off. Haunted Spook, thanks for the sub. No, it's just, it's not happening. It's not happening. It would be good. Here's what I'd like to do. I'm going to go to my bed and all the rest of it, right? I think Ross would be a fantastic safe outlet for this toxicity. I would like to do it, but just the setting up and the modding and the admin, it would be a pain in the fucking arse. And it's not the big things, by the way. It's not the big things that are the problem. It's the wee things. Oh, the wee things. Why wasn't I accepted? Or why am I no longer on the whitelist? I can't get in. Regarding that tweet that I made last year, I forgot that honestly, I'm not like that anymore. Regarding what that person said, that's not true. Have I been banned from the server because of what that person said? It's not true, it didn't happen. And you subtweet every 10 minutes. Aye, fuck all that, man. It'd be good to find a way to financially reward folks that work behind the scenes somehow. Aye, that'd be good. And then a topic of conversation evaporates into there. Never be spoken about again. It'd be good if the mods and all that were financially rewarded, or that the mods and admins for the server were financially rewarded in some way. Aye, that would be good. Aye, it would be good, wouldn't it? Aye, that would be good. Aye, that would be good. Aye, that'd be good. Aye, that'd be good. Good. That's him away. Binman thinks he's flown a bits. How would you deal with people who eat loudly into their mics so everyone hears it? Just switch it off. They would get kicked. Haunted Spook, thanks for sub. We just get kicked, banned and removed from the community. The entire one, the wing. It can be done. Exiled. It'd be good to figure out a way. Server costs are split on my Minecraft server. I'm no volunteer to be the treasurer, but it's possible. You know how it is. You would wake up and you would go, right, I've got to sort it. I've had a few messages in the thing and I need to get that done. Well, that's right, I've got to do my accounts. I want to pick what games I'm going to be playing this week. I want this Rust thing to go away. That's what you'd be like. I need this to go away. You need a community manager. Who or what the fuck is a community manager? Do you know what I mean? I was watching that Right Bananas video. Oh, I'm a community manager now. Got a job as a community manager. What the fuck is that? What is that? It's like the fucking metaverse or something. It's like, I kinda get, it's kinda like, it's sort of, but it's not really. I think I know what you mean. Do you? I fucking don't. Giavelli. Each of them thinks the subs. You could get those background lights to do a flashing blue like the police for improvs. Why? Everybody, thank you very much for the subs, the bits and the tips. Thank you very fucking much. Mods, thank you very much for the modding. I'll be back on tomorrow in less than 9 hours. 9:30 AM for Chilled Ginger. Thanks for 200 bits. High limit interest in playing the Elden Ring. End of this month, or do you only like torturing others than yourself? I will be playing the Elden Ring, but I'm going to very cleverly get a couple of weeks. Get a week or two. Why? So the people who want to play the game without getting spoiled, play it first and then watch me. Did I say the Elden Ring? Elden Ring. Because if I play it on day one, there'll be cunts going, oh, I'd love to watch it, Limmy, but I'm going to be playing it myself and you're a wee bit ahead of me, and fucking end up with like 5 fucking viewers. And people can also get the benefit of the pleasure of backseating. First thing I want to know with Elden Ring is, where's Havel's ring? First thing I want to know. Where's Havel's ring? First thing I want to know. Well, no, this isn't. No. This isn't Dark Souls. Where's Havel's ring? Need Havel's ring. Need Havel's ring. Because this equip load is a fucking joke. I have been going about with like armoured torso, a fucking cloth hood and nae fucking trousers, but I've got gauntlets. Because this fucking equip load, I need Havel's ring. Thank you very much, everybody. I'll be back on 9:30 AM GMT/UTC for Car Mechanic Simulator, man. And a bit of this and a bit of that. Thanks for watching. I'm going to say Jerry Alzasto is not playing DBD, but is playing Jump King. Enjoy. Night night.